Hey, I'm Pastor Fred with your holiday survival guide here on the follow through. This is tip number 12, more love. More love. We need more love in our world, right? I think there's even a song, What the World Needs Now is Love. And there's been so many songs that talk about this need. And you would think that we'd get the message, right? You'd think that we'd be like, yeah, you know what? So I'm gonna make it my goal today to be loving. And that means that I'm going to go out of my way to show this love that we have from God. And I'm going to let people know that they're loved. But what happens is somebody cuts me off for that parking space at the mall, or they're rude to me, or they're going to force me to say happy holidays, man, and I'm not having it, or whatever it might be. And we respond in a less than loving way, and we become, well, someone who's giving less love rather than more. And so here's where love comes from, right? It's Romans 5 verse 8. Romans 5 verse 8, it says that God showed his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. That's amazing. And that really gets the heart of what a gift really is. God's love in Jesus is a gift. Why? Because we don't deserve it. That's what makes a gift a gift. And we have made a mess of this, by the way, because we'll buy gifts for people we don't even know, people we don't even like. And we don't buy them necessarily because we even want to give the gift, but we kind of have to, because I'm sort of obligated, you know, they're going to buy one for me and all of that. But what if our gifts were motivated by love? Especially by God's love? If I remembered that while I was still a sinner, like not deserving of any of it. In fact, deserving of eternal separation from God. Like that's what I deserve. That's why this love is so amazing. That's why this gift is so perfect. And it's really the example of what a gift is, right? In the dictionary, it should have a picture of Jesus on the cross and say, yes, that's love. That he died for me when I was still lost, still railing against him, still his enemy. He died for me to set me free, to give me love. That is the message of Christmas. That's the amazing thing. That's why it gets us so excited, and we want to bring that kind of love to the people around us, right? And I think the only way it's going to happen is if we remember who we are without Jesus, right? If we realize that we didn't deserve it, guess what? We're going to show love to the people around us that don't deserve it. In fact, the people that are doing bad things, people that are rude to us, we can respond in love. Now, that love might mean saying, "Hey, man, what's up with that? You shouldn't talk to people that way." That's okay. That's a loving response. But to yell back, that's not. See, that's the difference, is we're going to have that person's best interest in mind, their health medically, spiritually, right, emotionally. I want to make sure that I'm not going to send their blood pressure through the roof by matching their anger with my anger. I mean, I'm going to step away from all of that and say, you know what? I'm loved by God, and I didn't deserve any of it. Any of it. I'm a beggar. I'm a nobody. But he loves me and calls me his child. So you know what? I'm going to treat the people around me like that. Because that's amazing. Because that's incredible. That's the point. That's more love. So let's get after that today. And so ask yourself, every moment, every response, is this going to show the love of Jesus? Or is this me wanting to win the argument, or me wanting to save face or get ahead, or whatever it is? What's my motivation? Go back to this passage, look up Romans 5:8, and remember that when you were still a sinner, Jesus died for you, and that's what God did. Gave his life, and that's how much he loves you. So let's love each other like that. You have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you next week. We got another set of survival guide tips just ready to roll. So we'll see you then. Have a great one.